everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. We are back at Candlestick Park. This is Game 2 of the National League Championship Series between the Montreal Expos and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants lead this series 1-0. Expos trying to even the series before heading back to Stade Olympique for 3 games, hopefully. The Giants trying to take a 2-0 series lead. The Giants pretty much had their way with the Expos in Game 1. Montreal knows this has got to be a very important Game 2. And the fans here at Candlestick Park know that this is important as well, as you want the Giants to take a 2-0 lead, knowing that the Expos cannot clinch at home even if they win all 3 north of the border. So a big game here in the NLCS, Game 2, as we continue the Championship Series round. Let's see what we have tonight. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, their number 2 starter, Dennis Cook. He has a record of no wins and 1 loss. He lost his only appearance against the New York Mets in Game 2 of the NLDS. He gets another chance tonight. The fans here at Candlestick are loud. They know what's at stake. So do the Expos. There are some Expo fans here, somewhere in California, I guess, in 1988. So let's see what we got tonight. Let's get going. Let's play some Championship Series baseball. Leading off for the Expos in the top of the first, left fielder Otis Nixon. He is in left field for this game. And he is batting 154 for the postseason. He's underachieving. We're using black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. Everyone is set and ready to go. Game 2 of this NLCS begins now. Cook, 4-4. That's a walk plus, and that'll be a leadoff walk to Nixon. So Nixon starts with a leadoff walk. First walk issued by Cook. He had only 10 of them in 88. Dennis Cook only had 4 starts in the 88 season, but he wasn't, with all the injuries the Giants had at the end of the year for me to choose players for the Giants rotation, Cook got the call. Thomas Bartlett and Jeremy Brooks join us here at Candlestick Park. Infield, a double play death. Next batter will be the center fielder, Tracy Jones. He is back from injury. Jones is 0 for 0 as he got hurt early in his first appearance with the Expos, and he could not finish his season out. The Expos are using the left-handed lineup against Cook. Strategy roll. That is an 8. Nixon gets the steal sign, 16-0. And Melvin is 0. They're going to send him. Otis Nixon on his way to second. A 1-16. He is safe. And he slides in there safely with a stolen base. So Nixon gets into scoring position early. First stolen base for him. That takes away the double play. Re-roll the strat, and Nixon will stay at second base. Cook will now pitch to Jones. Cook, 3-2. Strikeout 1, and he got him. Barely, but he did get him. Candlestick Park adds 1 to strikeout, subtracts 1 from walks. Against the lefty, Jones is a 2, plus 1 makes him a 3. That is a 1, and he did strike him out. So after a walk, first strikeout by Cook. He had only 13 of them in 88. Next batter will be the big cat, first baseman Andres Galarraga. He is batting .333 for the playoffs. Strategy roll, nothing on the 13. Nixon stays put. Cook, a 6-2. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. It'll be Butler getting to it and making the catch. Nixon, a base runner 4, -2 to center. Butler +1. Nixon takes third on a 3, and he does. Nixon got the speed, and he'll go to third base on a high fly ball to center field. So a wild pitch can now bring him in. Here comes the right fielder, Hubie Brooks. Always felt he was an underrated player. Brooks is batting .304 for the postseason. He's doing pretty well. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 5-2. Strikeout 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that retires the side. Second strikeout for Dennis Cook, and no runs, nothing across except a walk and a stolen base. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos, their number 2 starter, Pascual Perez. He is 0-1 for the postseason, but he pitched pretty well in his outing against the Pittsburgh Pirates. As we now go to the bottom of the first inning, leading off for the Giants, center fielder Brett the Butler did it, and he is batting .292 for the postseason. He has caught up to his average. Perez with the pitch. 4-3, strikeout plus, swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Perez. He had 131 of them in 88. Next batter is the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. He is batting .320 for the postseason. He is above his average, and he has a bomb. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 5-5, that's a blank. Thompson, 5-1, and that's a base hit. He slaps that past third, and Thompson continues to hit well in the second spot. Another hit for him. And now the first baseman, Will the Thrill Clark. He is batting a paltry .192, but he does have a home run. Infield at double play depth. Thompson had 14 stolen bases, and that is a 4. And he gets the steal sign. 15 plus 1 is 16. Santavania 0, and they're going to send Thompson. A 1-16, he is safe. And he is. He goes ahead and slides under the tag at second base. Wasn't really that close, but that is a stolen base for Thompson. So he gets he swipes a bag out there, takes away the double play, and now they'll re-roll the strat. And nothing on the 12. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Candlestick Park. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 6-6, strikeout 4, got him. As Clark goes fishing on a high curveball, and that's strikeout number 2 for Perez. Here comes the right fielder, Candy Maldonado. Doesn't that name just kind of roll off your tongue? He is in right field. He's only batting a .227 average in the playoffs. Strategy, and that is a 3. Thompson goes stable right where he is. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 5-2, possible error. Maldonado, 4-2, and that's going to be a base hit to left field. That'll be a single for Nixon. Nixon's error rating is a 0. He won't make an error, but will it score Thompson? 3 on a base hit to left field is a 0. So a 1-3, 4 with 2 outs. And he will not score. They hold him at third. Wow, the throw came in quick by Nixon, who's in left field for this game, not center, because of Tracy Jones. So Thompson goes into third, and he does not score. Very interesting choice by the third base coach. And now here's the left fielder, Mike Aldretti. He is batting .136 for the postseason. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Strategy, and nothing on the 12. Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Perez, 2-1. That's an out. He'll get out of it. And that's a ground ball to first, handled easily by Galarraga. And it retires a side. No runs, 2 hits, a stolen base. The run probably should have scored, but they held him up at third base as a good throw came in from Nixon. No score after 1. You're the Giants. You got to take a 2-0 series lead before heading north of the border. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Expos will be third baseman Tim Wallach. He is batting .240 for the postseason, around his average. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 3-3, home run chance, righty, 1-13, the 6 is good. Against the lefty, Wallach needs a 10. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is pretty deep to center field. And Butler can't do anything with it. It is gone. Home run, Tim Wallach. And the Expos are on the board first. First home run of the postseason for Wallach. And the Expos jump out to a 1-0 lead. So Wallach hits that one off of Cook. And now the batter is the second baseman, Rex Hudler. Hudler bats in the sixth spot against lefties. 250 average for the postseason, and he also has a bomb. 1-0. Expos. Strategy. I don't know why I'm rolling a strat. Cook with the pitch. 2-4. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. And Butler will get to it and make the play for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Nelson Santovenia. He is batting 3 for 19 for the postseason. He does have a home run. Cook lining up, and he will pitch. 6-3, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-1. That's a walk plus, and that's going to walk Santovenia. So Cook gives up his second walk of the game. And now coming on the bat will be the shortstop, Luis Rivera. He's against lefties in there instead of Foley. Rivera is batting 1 for 9 for the postseason. He's been in there for a number of times. Infield a double play depth, strategy roll, and Santovenia not going anywhere. Rivera actually gets the hit and run, but he's going to swing. Cook with the pitch. Cook, 6-4. That's a blank. Rivera, a 4-5. That's a fly to center. Getting over there will be Butler, and he's got it for out number 2. And now the pitcher, Pascual Perez, bats 0-37 as a hitter. Strategy, nothing on the 5. Santovenia holds at first base. Cook sets up and deals. Cook, 5-2, strikeout. He got Perez easily, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Cook to retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Tim Wallach puts the Expos ahead here. And we will go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Giants, third baseman Kevin Mitchell. He is batting 174 for the postseason. So he's underachieving. Pascual with the pitch. Perez, 1-1. That's an out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short, handled easily by Rivera, 1 down. Here comes the catcher, Bob Melvin. He's having a pretty good postseason. He's batting 286, and he has a home run, so he's above his average. So Bob Melvin doing a good job. Perez with the pitch. 2-2, error on the throw. Melvin, 2-4. That's a ground ball to second base. The ball is hit to Hudler. His error rating is a 6. That's a 1, and he throws that ball wide. Galarraga's range is a 3. He'll prevent the ball from getting past him, but Melvin will be safe on an error. That'll be an E4 on Hudler. First error on the Expos as Hudler throws that ball wide, but Galarraga keeps it from going into the dugout, so Melvin stays at first base. So already a little defensive issues there with Hudler at second. Didn't make many errors but that year. Here's the shortstop, Jose Uribe, also having a very good postseason. He's batting 400. He is way above his average. Infield a double play depth. Strategy, and Melvin will stay put. Perez will set up with the pitch. Perez, 1-5. That's an out. And that's going to be a grounder to second base. 1-1-2. Shortstop pivot. Rivera +1 is a 3. And they do not get it. It's a grounder to second. So he had to charge it. The throw goes to first to get Uribe for out number 2. And Melvin will go to second. So the only play he had was the first base. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Dennis Cook. He does not have his own batting card. So he will use the San Francisco pitcher's card, which is an 0.76 average. Perez will go ahead, strategy roll first, and that's a 20. Perez turns around, fires the second, and Melvin got back, just barely. Now Perez will pitch to Cook. 2-5, that's blank. Cook, a 1-2, and he grounds it right back to Perez. He'll take care of it and toss it over and retire the side. No runs, no hits. There was an error, But it's 1-0 in favor of the Expos as Brian B. and Texag75 joins us here at Candlestick Park. Top of the third coming up, and the top of the order for the Expos. Here is Otis Nixon. He walked his first time up and stole a base. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. Cook, 6-4, blank, he's not tired. Nixon, a 1-5, that's a fly out to center. Butler will go ahead and get it for the out, and that's 1 out, and that's 1 down. Next batter is Jones, and Jones is 0 for 1. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. 5-2, strikeout 10, that's just a bit high. Jones, a 4-5, that's a ground out to short. Uribe will handle that and toss it over, 2 away. Here comes the big cat. Galarraga 0 for 1. Does anyone believe that Andres Galarraga should be in the Hall of Fame? I kind of think, like I said, I kind of think I would put it on credit card. Robert, what is going on? I was late and I'm the first like the video. Oh, come on. Oh, don't worry about it, guys. It's all right. Everybody doesn't always hit the like button, and I always ask for that at the end of the thing anyway. Cook with the pitch. And then, of course, some of you guys might not like the video, which is fine, too. 3-6. Pitcher result. 16 is high. Galarraga, 2-4, and that's grounded to second base. And that will be Thompson getting it. And he'll toss it over to first to retire the side. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Cook. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. I think I got an extra subscriber that subscribed to me. I think I got 595. Can 5 more subscribers just join and get me to 600? Come on. Bottom of the third inning. I really would like to have 400 subscribers and I can monetize the darn thing. Here's Brett Butler. He leads off. He's 0 for 1. But I'm not doing it for the money anyway. Perez with the pitch, although it'd be nice. 2-2, error on a throw. Butler, 2-6. That's a base hit to left field. That'll be picked up by Nixon. He'll throw it in. And Butler runs into the park, but he'll want into the wall, but he'll be fine and getting back to first base. And that is a single for Butler. Leadoff hit for him. Here is Thompson. Thompson is 1 for 1. Infield a double play depth. Butler had 43 stolen bases. And that's an 11, and he will stay put. Yeah, you have to be at 1,000 subscribers in order for me to monetize the channel. Super chats, subscriptions, that kind of thing, which I would never charge for subscriptions anyway. But super chats are nice, that kind of thing. And then, of course, I can put ads on there if I want, which, who knows. I've been doing this, almost 3 years? Butler will go ahead. Let's see. Perez with the pitch. 1-1. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly to left. And Nixon will get to that one. And that'll be the first out, 1 down. Here comes Clark. Oh, I got more than enough watch hours, Brian B. That's not the problem. It's the subs. Clark is 0 for 1. Butler, he's got a 5. He gets the steal sign. 14 plus 1 is 15. Santavania 0. I'm going to send him. Butler on his way to second. A 1-15. He is safe. And he is out. 2 down. The dreaded D20 strikes again, and Butler is thrown out, caught stealing at second base. What a throw by Santavania to get Butler out at second. 75% chance, and I roll a 19. Really? So now 2 outs. Clark will bat with the bases empty. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 4-3, strikeout plus 12, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. That is strikeout number 3. No runs and a hit and a caught stealing. And the Expos still holding on to a 1-0 lead here after 3. Yeah, I got enough watch hours and all that stuff. I just need 1,000 subs. But I haven't been doing this as long, such as Dave Gardner, our Red Sox fan, baseball with the demos. I mean, they've been doing it for years. That's why they have over 1,000 subs. I've only been doing this for about 2.5, almost 3. It'll be 3 years coming in July, I believe. Top of the fourth, and I believe that was it? I think it was. I don't know if it was September. I think I started my 1994 season restart and payoff pitch. Hubie Brooks leads off for the Expos. He's 0 for 1. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. Cook, 3-4, range play at the park. Candlestick, 3-4, fly ball to left field, hit to Aldretti. His range is a 5, that's a 2. He makes the catch, 1 out. Aldretti, very good out there in left field. One of the reasons why I put him there. Here's Wallach. Wallach is 1 for 1 with a bomb. Cook, he'll go ahead and pitch. Doug Hunt joins us here at Candlestick Park. Cook, 6-2. That's an out. And that's a fly ball to center field. And that will be Jones getting to that. And not Jones, that'll be Butler getting to that. And that's out number 2. 2 outs. And now we'll see Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 1. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 5-5. That's an out. And it's going to be a fly ball to left. And getting over there will be Aldretti one more time. And he'll make the catch. 1, 2, 3, go the Expos. They're holding on to a 1-0 lead here, going in the bottom of the fourth. For those of you that play inside the crease hockey, Chris Davis just released, well, actually, he's not the one that does that, I believe. It's somebody else. But for those of you who play inside the crease hockey, the 95-96 season was just released. Now, why am I telling you that? It's my favorite season of hockey with the Florida Panthers. That was the year they went to the Stanley Cup and played the Avalanche. And I ordered that season. Who knows? I may try to get a game of inside the crease in there for 1995-96. And of course, if you guys don't know, 1991 and 1999 were released for Inside Pitch only a few days ago. Yep, Brodeur and the New Jersey Devils, exactly. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Expos. Candy Maldonado leads off. He got a base hit his first time up. Perez, 5-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Maldonado, 5-2, ground out to short. Handled easily by Rivera, 1 down. Here's Aldretti. Aldretti is 0 for 1. Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Perez, 2-6, strikeout 3, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Perez. So 2 outs there. And now Mitchell. Mitchell is 0 for 1. Perez doing a good job. Pascual Perez actually pitched very well in the game against the Pirates, in his game against the Pirates. Perez, 3-5 against the righty. Walk, and that 10 will be ball 4, and he does walk Mitchell. And that is the first walk issued by Perez. You only had 38 of them in 88 with 188 innings pitched. So 2 outs. A chance now for Melvin, who's been good today. Melvin reached on an error, though. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Mitchell stays where he is. Perez with the pitch. Perez, 2-6. Strikeout 18. That is high. Melvin, 1-3. He hits one to center field. That's a 15. And against the righty, Melvin comes through for the Giants again. That is going to be a triple to center. Mitchell will come around from first. He will score. This game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! Bob Melvin will hit a triple to center field as he has been clutch for the Giants in this postseason so far. We're tied at 1. Here's Uribe. Uribe 0 for 1. Steeler fan joins us here at Candlestick Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Melvin on at third. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez 1-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Uribe 6-3, and it is a fly ball to right. And Brooks will get to that one, and he'll put it away and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, and a walk. And we're tied at 1 after 4. As the Giants lead this series 1-0, trying to take a 2-0 series lead back to Olympic Stadium north of the border. Dave Little joins us here at Candlestick Park. And yes, Martin Brodeur, one of the best goalies ever. Absolutely. We go to the top of the 5th. Tied at 1. Nelson Santavania leads off. He walked his first time up. Cook looking in on Santavania. Here comes the deal. 4-4. Walk plus. That's ball 4. Santavania will walk for the second time in a ball game. And that is the third walk issued by Cook. It'll now bring in Rivera. Rivera 0-for-1. Infield double play. Strategy roll here. And that's a 20, but Cook has no pickoff ratings, so he will just deal with Rivera. Cook, 1-6, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. He goes ahead and gets him, and that is strikeout number 4 for Cook, as Rivera went low and the ball went high. Here's Perez. Perez is 0-for-1. Corners are in, expecting a bunt. And I'm going to call the bunt, so Cook's going to go ahead and pitch. Cook, 3-3, home run chance, but not with a bunt. So Perez gets to lay the bunt down, and that is a 4. And that bunt is bunted to first base. That's a 16. Perez has a bunt rating of 3. The corner was in, so it's a 2. That's a 16, and that is going to be a great bunt by Perez, and everyone is going to be safe with a single. You got to be kidding me. A 3-4 is first base, and his bunt rating becomes a 2, and because that happened, a 16 is a great bunt. Everyone is safe. Stadium groans a little bit on that one. A great bunt by Perez. That'll go as a single. And now runners at first and second, 1 out. And here comes Nixon. Nice job by Perez. Lays down a perfect bunt. And now we'll do a strategy roll here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Cook will now deal with Nixon. Pitch. Cook. 5-6. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly out to right. Getting over there will be Maldonado. And that will be out number 2. Santavania will not go anywhere. He will stay at second base. 2 outs now, a chance for Jones. Jones is 0-for-2. Jones, of course, back from injury. He was injured in the midway part of the division series against the Pirates, but he was only out for that series. Jones is back to health, is back to 100%. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 16. Cook will go ahead and pitch. Cook, 5-1, strikeout 1, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He got Jones. Jones doesn't strike out much against lefties, but he does there. And that is strikeout number 5. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, a great bunt. But that is all that the Expos can get. As a chance goes by the board to bring in a run or 2. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. The pitcher, Dennis Cook, will bat using the San Francisco pitcher's card. He's 0-for-1. Perez will go ahead and pitch. Perez, 6-2, range play. Pitchers, 2-2. That's a ground ball to second base, and that's it to Hudler. His range is a 4, and that is a 4. He makes a great stop. He gets up and throws out Cook at first base. 1 out. Sometimes you can get a base hit on those range plays. Just because you have an 0-0 average or something like that doesn't mean you can't get a hit. So here comes Butler. Butler 1 for 2, a single. One down here, tied at 1, bottom of the 5th. Perez, 4-4, strikeout 15. That is high. Butler, a 1-1, line out right to first. Galarraga gloves it, 2 down. Galarraga was right there, not hard hit. And now Thompson. Thompson is 1 for 2. Perez, he'll go ahead and pitch. 1-5, that's an out. And that's going to be a ground ball to third, handled easily by Wallach. He'll take his time, toss it over, and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. We're tied at 1 here after 5 in Game 2 of this NLCS. Timeout on the field for a station break real quick. Another rapidly moving game here. And again, low scoring. We go to the bottom of the top of the 6th inning. Andres Galarraga leads off. He's 0 for 2. Cook, he can pitch 4 more batters before he tires. Cook will go ahead and deal. Cook, 5-3. That's at the park. Candlestick, 2-2. Grounded to second base. Handled easily by Thompson. 1 away. One out. Here's Brooks. Brooks is 0 for 2. Termites in the postseason bats? Could be. Cook with the pitch. 6-4. That's a blank. Brooks, 1-3. And that's a fly out to center field. Handling over there will be the Butler. And that is out number 2. Here comes Wallach. Wallach is 1 for 2 with a bomb. But yeah, this has been definitely the lowest postseason scoring I think I've had in all of them so far. I have to look. Remember, I'm going to do a lot of stat checking during the upcoming offseason before we start another season in July. Cook with the pitch. 1-1. That's an out. And that's going to be a fly to left. And that'll be go to Aldretti. And Aldretti will get to it and retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Expos. Cook doing a good job. The only mistake he had was the homer. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Maybe buy some new dice. Maybe it's all rigged anyway. Here's Will the Thrill Clark. He'll lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. He struck out twice. Having a tough night tonight. Perez doing the job. Perez, 1-6. Hit by pitch. 20 is high. Clark, 2-5, and he popped that one up. That's going to be a pop out to second. And Hudler will get under that and make the play. 1 down. Maldonado is next as Mike Eisenberg joins us here at Candlestick Park. Let's see here. Maldonado is 1 for 2 with a single. Perez, they'll go ahead and pitch. 4-4, strikeout 12. That just missed. Maldonado, 6-1, ground out to short, handled easily by Rivera, and he will toss it over 2 away. And now Aldretti, Joe Oterney joins us here at Candlestick Park. Aldretti is 0 for 2. Aldretti having a rough postseason, only batting 136. But what's saving the Giants' bacon is that range in left field. Perez, 1-2. That's at the park. Candlestick, 4, 5, and that is a blank. We have a rare play with the bases empty. 66, if outdoors a storm front passes through, causing a rain delay. It never rains in California. Well, it just did. Roll 1d20 with 1 to 3 being a rain out, which of course we don't do. And 4 to 20 is added to the current pitcher's batters faced. Cook and Perez. Perez has got 27, and that is 5. I think they're both tired. Yeah, they are. That'll be it for them. So that'll definitely do it. So a rainstorm comes over here and decides to wash the game out for about, that's a 12. I'm going to say about 24 minutes. But that's going to be it for Pascual, Perez, and Dennis Cook. They are both gone. So Cook will be forced to leave the game, even though he was probably going to be taken out in the next inning. Perez, he will leave the game, but he did a heck of a job today. Aldretti is still the batter, and the Expos need a pitcher, and they still got, let's see here. The pitcher spot was due to bat fourth. So coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Joe Hesketh. 4 wins, 3 losses, 9 saves, a 2.85 ERA. Hesketh will come on and pitch, which means unless the Giants can get a run here, both these pitchers are going to have a no decision. So Hesketh will pitch to Aldretti as the storm front passes. About a 24 to about a maybe a 40-minute rain delay. Hesketh will pitch. Hesketh 3-4, strikeout 3, and Aldretti just swung out of it, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Giants. We're tied at 1 after 6. Already in the top of the 7th here, tied at 1. Rex Hudler is the leadoff batter for the Expos. He is 0 for 2. He got right, a whole bunch of righties. So the Giants are going to bring on a right-hander, I believe. And they are going to go with, I think you go, let's see, it's a 7th inning. He's not due to bat until later. I think you'd want to bring him out now. Why not? Scott Garrelts will come out to pitch. 5 wins, 9 losses, 13 saves, a 3.58 ERA. Garrelts, he will come out and deal and see what he can do. He is due to bat 4th in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Hudler will lead off. So top of the 7th, tied at 1. Giants lead this NLCS 1-0. Garrelts, 4-1, wild pitch, ball 1. Garrelts, 3-1, strikeout, 11. Yep, he got him. That's a called strike 3 on Hudler, and he'll go down. 1 down there. Next up is Santavania, and he is walked twice. Garrelts, 4-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-4, that's a pitcher result against the righty. That 4 is going to be a base hit right past the pitcher. Santavania smacks it right up the middle, and that will be his first hit of the game. And a chance now for Rivera, and Rivera is 0 for 2. Infield is a double play. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Santavania stays right where he is. Garrelts, he'll go ahead and pitch. Garrelts, 5-2, strikeout 15. That is just a little high. Rivera, 1-2. He hits one to center field. That is a 5, and against the righty, that'll be a single. Santavania, base runner 1, and it's single to center field is a 0 at a 0. So Santavania is mud. The only way he gets to third is on a 1. And that is a 2. And he's just going to be happy and stay at second base and say that's it. So a base hit for Rivera. And now Hesketh the batter, but that'll be it for, he will not bat here. as the Expos will go to the bench. And they're going to go ahead and bring in Tom Foley. 265 average, 5 homers, 43 RBIs. Tom Foley will pinch hit against Garrelts. So 1 out here, top of the 7th, tied at 1. Expos have a chance. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Garrelts looking in on Foley. Here comes the pitch. Garrelts, 6-6, strikeout 6. He got him, struck him out. That's a big K. He goes ahead and gets Foley for 2 outs, as he will leave. And now the batter is Nixon, and Nixon is 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. Strategy, nothing on the 8th. Expos have 2 runners on, tied at 1 here, top of the 7th. Another low-scoring game here in this 88 postseason. Garrelts, 3-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Nixon, 2-2, and it's a ground ball to second. Thompson will take care of it, handles it easily, throws it over to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, but the Expos are unable to get anybody in, as the Giants are doing the job here to keep this game where it is. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Tomorrow night on the network, we will be back. We will be going back to Tiger Stadium for Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. The New York Yankees lead that series 2-0. The Tigers pretty much have their backs to the wall. They got to win tomorrow night, or they'll be facing elimination on Wednesday. A big game for the Tigers. It will be Tommy John going for the Yankees, and Frank Tanana will be going for the Tigers. So a big game tomorrow night, Game 3 of the ALCS between the Yankees and the Tigers. I'm pretty sure Chuck Rawlings will be joining us for that game, if he's not in the chat right now, just lurking like he usually does. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Giants and Expos tied at 1. Giants have a 1-0 series lead. Kevin Mitchell leads off. It's right switch coming up. And let's see if the Expos want to go here. They're going to go ahead and bring in Jeff Parrott. 12 wins, 4 losses, 6 saves, a 2.65 ERA. Parrott will come on to pitch for the Expos at this moment. So Jeff Parrott against Kevin Mitchell, as Chuck Rawlings says, I'll be there. I knew you were lurking, sir. Always lurking. Chuck Rawlings has got to be the biggest lurker I have in the chat. Oh, and I'm sorry, David Vega joins us here at Candlestick Park. Parrott with the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 5. He got Mitchell, struck him out. And Mitchell is now 0 for 2 with a walk. Montreal has a good bullpen, but they got to just get some runs. Here's Melvin. Melvin is doing a great job. 1 for 2 with a triple, but that was an RBI trip. He scored, he got an RBI triple. So Melvin doing a heck of a job here. Parrott, 3-2 against a righty. Home run result against a righty. Melvin needs a 12. The 14 is too high. Melvin, 6-6, and he chops it to second base. Hudler's got it, throws to first. Melvin is mad. Melvin got a grapefruit, but he couldn't put the salt on it, and all he did was just chop it up and send it to second. 2 down, Melvin not happy. He knew he could have put the Giants ahead on that one. Parrott got away with it. Here's Uribe. Uribe is 0 for 2. Parrott will go ahead and pitch. Parrott, 4-5, strikeout 14. That just misses. Uribe, 6-4, pop fly ball to third. And Wallach will get to that one, and he'll put it away and retire the side. Nothing across. Tied at 1 after 7. Top of the 8th. Scott Garrelts, he can pitch to one more batter before he tires. Tracy Jones leads off. They're going to let Garrelts pitch. They're going to let Garrelts pitch here. So Garrelts will go ahead and pitch here to Jones. They're going to see if Garrelts is due to lead off the 8th inning. John Haverly joins us here at Candlestick Park. Garrelts, 2-4, strikeout 11. That is high. Jones, 3-1, line out right to short. Uribe gloves it, 1 down. And Jones is 0 for 4 tonight. And this is his first day back after being hurt. He may still have some injury issues. Here's Galarraga. Galarraga is 0 for 4, but it's just a well-pitched game by both teams. Garrelts, 1-5, walk plus ball 4 on a 4. Galarraga draws a walk. It's the first time he's been on base. And Garrelts is now tired. And they're going to let him go. They're going to see if he can get out of this inning. And here comes Brooks. Brooks is 0 for 3. Infield a double play depth. Strategy rolls are on. And that is a 10. Nothing happening. Galarraga stays put. Garrelts trying to get out Brooks. Fans here at the stick hoping for a good pitch. Garrelts, 5-2, strikeout 9, and they got a good pitch. Swing and a miss, strike out, 2 down. Good play, good job there by Garrelts. And now here's Wallach. Wallach is 1 for 3 with a bomb. Strategy roll, nothing, and Galarraga gets the steal sign, and you know what? Why not? 15 plus 2 is 17. Melvin a 0, and they're going to send Galarraga to second base. A 1-17, he is safe. And that is an 18. He is outside retired. You got to be kidding me. Caught stealing at second base as Melvin gets up and throws an absolute missile to second base and nails Galarraga, and the inning is over. Nothing across except a walk as Galarraga gunned down at second, and Wallach will have to wait till the next inning to hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 1. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Candlestick Park. Good to see Galarraga's arguing with the umpire, but they're going to check the replay on that. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't have the replay in 88 yet. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Pinch hitter coming in for Scott Garrelts as he gets the job done. And let's see what they're going to do here. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants will be Ernie Riles, 277 average, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. Parrott, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. So they're going to try to get him to get the job done here. Parrott, bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 1. Fans here are set and ready. Parrott, 5-2 against the lefty. That's a blank. Riles, 4-3, base hit right past second. The Giants have the go-ahead run on base. Riles comes through with a big single. And now the batter is Butler. And infield is a double play depth. Strategy roll, and that is an 8. Riles doesn't get the steal sign, and I don't think he would go anyway here. Riles will stay at first base. Parrott will pitch to Butler. Go ahead run on first. Giants fans here at the stick, hoping for a big hit. Parrott, 4-1. Pitcher result, lefty. Yep, that's going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball to third. 1-1-2. Second base, pivot. Hudler, 0-1-2. It's a double play. No. Riles thrown out at second, but no relay to first as Butler gets there, and that's out number 1. So fielder's choice, as they'll erase the runner. The batter now is Thompson, but now 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Strategy roll, Butler had 43 stolen bases, and he got caught stealing in the game also. And that is a 9. He does not get the steal, but Thompson does get the hit and run, and they're going to do just that. The hit and run is on. Parrott with the pitch. 2-2 against the righty. That's an out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Now, hit and run, 1-0-1, but there's no chance of a double play. And Butler's base running rating is a 4. Becomes a 3 being held, but it becomes a 5. The only way he's out, there actually is no way he could be out. So it's going to be an automatic, I'll roll it anyway, but that's going to be a 6. Well, that's a 6. So it doesn't matter. So Butler makes it to second base, but the go-ahead runner's in scoring position, 2 outs. So in a way, the hit and run still worked to get the runner in scoring position. So a ground ball to short, 2 down, and now the batter is Clark. Clark is 0 for 3. Parrott is now tired, and they're going to take him out of the game because a fatigue result will bring in a run. So Parrott is done. Expos will go to the bullpen, and they are going to come and bring out who they're going to pitch here. It will be... They're going to go with Andy McGaffigan. 6 wins, no losses, 4 saves. A 2.76 ERA. McGaffigan will come on to pitch. He'll pitch to Clark. Tied at 1 here. Bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. Fans here are loud at the stick. Strategy. That is a 3. Butler actually gets the steal sign to go to third, but he's going to stay at second base. McGaffigan will now pitch to Clark. A big chance for the G-men to take a lead here on the bottom of the 8th. The fans here are at the stick are loud, and here comes the deal. McGaffigan, 4-6, walk plus 19. That's ball 4. So he walks Clark. And now Maldonado will get a chance. Maldonado 1 for 3 with a single. Butler on at second, Clark on at first with 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th, Giants, this game is tied at 1. Giants are trying to make this a 2-0 series lead. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. McGaffigan will pitch to Maldonado. Fans here hoping for a hit. McGaffigan, 6-4, range play. Expos need to make a play in the field. Maldonado, 2-6. It's a ground ball to first. That ball has hit the Galarraga. His range is a 3. He can't get it. It's past him. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a single past Galarraga. Butler, base runner 5 with 2 outs. He will come around. He will score. And the Giants have taken the lead. Clark, a base runner 4. He will go ahead and make third. Maldonado hits it past Galarraga. 2-1 Giants. Stadium cheers. Yay! A range play base hit. Galarraga couldn't make it. He had to. And that puts runners at first and third. 2-1 G-men. And now the batter is Aldretti. As Maldonado comes through again, he's now 2 for 2 now, and Aldretti is the batter, and he's 0 for 3. McGaffigan will stay on the mound. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Nobody's moving. Clark on at third. Maldonado at first. McGaffigan gave up the lead. Now he just wants to keep it 2-1. McGaffigan will pitch. 5-1. That's a blank. He is not tired. Aldretti, 6-6. Ground ball right back to McGaffigan. He'll take care of it and toss it over and retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And the Giants have taken a 2-1 lead here after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th. Giants lead 2-1. Leading off for the Expos will be Tim Wallach. And the Giants will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring on their closer, and that is Craig Lefferts. 3 wins, 8 losses, 11 saves, a 2.92 ERA. Garrelts has a chance for a win, and Lefferts gets a chance for the save. In the top of the 9th inning, Wallach is 1 for 3 with a bomb. 2-1 Giants. Lefferts will deal to Wallach. Lefferts, 4-2. Against the righty, that's an out. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Butler will get to it, 1 away. One down, and here comes Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 3. He'll bat, though. Lefferts looking in on Hudler. Fans here at the stick know they got 2 more outs to take a 2-0 series lead. Lefferts, 6-1, strikeout 12. Nope, that misses. Hudler, a 5-1. He hits one to left field. That is a 9, and against the lefty, Hudler smacks a double to left. The tying run is on. So Hudler goes ahead and hits a double into left field, tying run at second base. And the batter is Santovania, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for him. At least I think we can, yeah. Santovania coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Expos will be Wallace Johnson, a 309 average and 3 homers. Mike Fitzgerald will take over at catcher if this game goes any further. So a big tying run at second base. Wallace Johnson is the batter. And usually you would think you would walk him, but you don't put the go-ahead run on base. You got to pitch to him. Lefferts will pitch to Johnson. 1 out, top of the 9th. 2-1 Giants. Strategy. Nothing on the 6. Actually, no, there is something on the 6. Hudler gets the chance to steal third, but the way the D20 is rolling, he's going to stay right there at second base and close the door and lock himself in the chair. No need to send him to third anyway. He's got pretty decent base running speed. Lefferts will pitch. Lefferts, 5-1. Error on a throw. Johnson, 1-6. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Uribe. His error rating is an 8. That's a 6, and Uribe's going to throw a bad throw. Clark's range is a 3. And it's going to get by him. Hudler's base running rating is a 3. He will score on the error on the throw. He will score on a throwing error. Hudler comes in to score. Johnson, he will take second on the error. We're tied at 2. Stadium barfs. Blech. An E6 on Uribe, an error on a throw. Clark could not prevent the ball from getting past him, which allows the Brenners the chance to move an extra base plus the one they already got, and we're tied at 2. 9th inning magic strikes again. And now the batter is Rivera, and Lefferts can't believe that Uribe made such a terrible throw. And there's still only one out in the top of the ninth, and the go-ahead run is at second base. They go talk to Lefferts, and Lefferts is really not his fault, but they're going to let him pitch to Rivera here. Johnson on at second, one out, top of the ninth. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Lefferts will go ahead and pitch. Lefferts, 3-4, error on a grounder. Rivera, 1-6. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to first. The ball is at the cork. His error rating is a 5. You can't believe it. That's a 4, and he's going to make an error. He makes an error. Johnson will hold it third. Rivera on it first. 2 consecutive errors on the Giants. That is an E3 on Clark. As he makes an error on a grounder, runners only advance one base. And now a pinch hitter coming in for McGaffigan. And that's going to be Jeff Hewson. 310 average, 3 RBIs, 9th inning. We can use anybody. And the fans here at Candlestick cannot believe the implosion. But now the infield's at double play depth. Lefferts will still pitch. He's not tired yet. Johnson on it third. Rivera on it first. Still one out in the top of the ninth. Strat. Nothing on the 5. Rivera stays put. Lefferts will pitch to Hewson. Lefferts, 3-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Hewson, 1-4. Base hit right field. That's a single. Expos take the lead. Johnson comes in to score, and that is a single to right field. Rivera, a 3. Single to right plus 3 is a 6. There's not going to be a throw. Rivera will hold at third base. The Expos have taken a 3-2 lead in the top of the ninth. No lead is safe at inside pitch. Stadium barfs. Blah. RBI single by Jeff Hewson off the bench. It's 3-2 now. And now the batter is Nixon. And still only one out. Lefferts, the 2 errors have been gigantic. Both runs will be unearned. And Rivera we're on it third. Hewson on it first. Strategy rolls are still on. This will probably be Lefferts' last batter. And that's a 10, nothing happening. Lefferts will pitch. Lefferts, 6-5. That's a pitcher result against the switch right. The 12 is going to be an out. And that'll be a fly out to right. Nixon, that'll be a fly to right, 2 outs. Nixon, sacrifice fly of 2. He bring in Rivera. It's 4-2 Expos. Nixon will hit a sacrifice fly to right field, and he will bring in Rivera. Hewson stays at first. It's 4-2. Stadium barfs. Blah. 4-2 Expos. The Expos put 3 runs in the top of the ninth. That's it for Lefferts. As Tracy Jones is the next batter. And that'll be it for Lefferts. He is tired, but that was really not his fault. 2 consecutive errors by the G-men. And a new pitcher coming in for the Giants. And it's going to be Roger Samuels. 1 win, 2 losses, a 3.47 ERA. Samuels will come in, and he'll pitch to Tracy Jones. 2 outs, top of the ninth, 4-2. As Salvador America joins us here at Candlestick Park. We hope Mrs. America is doing well. Hewson on at first. The strategy rolls are now off. Samuels is there to try to get 1 out. Samuels, 6-1, error on a throw. Jones, 6-6, and that is going to be an infield single to second base. Picked up by Thompson. His error rating is a 6. That's an 18. He will not make an error, as that's just going to be an infield single by Jones. So Jones gets a base hit. Runners at first and second now for the Big Cat. Galarraga, who made an early error in the second inning of this game, now trying to see if he can make up for it. The Expos have a 4-2 lead in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. They can't get that final out. Giants lead the series 1-0, but the Expos look like they're about to tie it up. We still got the bottom of the ninth coming up, though. Candlestick Park suddenly dead silent. Samuels with the pitch. 5-4, strikeout 6. He got Galarraga, and that retires the side. 3 runs on 3 hits and 2 gigantic errors. The Expos have taken a 4-2 lead. But now will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Mike Fitzgerald will take over at catcher, so timeout for a substitution. 2, 8 plus 2. So he will take over at catcher for Fitzgerald over Santavina. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, Kevin Mitchell leads off for the Giants, and the Expos will go ahead and bring on a pitcher, and it is going to be Tim Burke. 3 wins, 5 losses, 18 saves, a 3.40 ERA. Burke will be the 5th pitcher for the Expos. His job, tie this series at 1. Bottom of the ninth, fans here at Candlestick, dead silent, can't believe what just happened. 2 errors, what a way to blow it. Burke with the pitch. Burke 5-1, strikeout, 17 is high. Mitchell 5-1, ground out to short, handled easily by Rivera. Throws it over to first, 1 out. Next up is Melvin. Melvin is 1 for 3, a triple, and reached on an error. Burke looking in on Melvin. Fans here at the stick, not very happy. Here comes the pitch. Burke, 5-5, strikeout 6, swing and a miss, strikeout 2 away. And now 2 outs. And the last chance for the Giants will be Jose Uribe, and he's 0 for 3. 2 down. Expos now lead 4-2. 2 gigantic errors by the Giants in the top of the 9th inning. Burke will go ahead trying to get this series tied at 1, which guarantees 3 games at Stade Olympique. Burke will wind up, and here comes the pitch. Burke, 1-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Oh, by the way, Game of the Year candidate, absolutely. Burke will do it again. Burke, 2-1, strikeout 4, swing and a miss, strikeout. That's your game. The Expos steal this game from the Giants. They win it 4-2. This series is tied at 1. Stadium barfs. Blech. 1, 2, 3, go the Giants. And the fans here, they were 3 outs away from taking a 2-0 series lead, but 2 gigantic errors in the top of the 9th, and the Expos win this game 4-2. This series is tied at 1. We're going 5 at least. Unbelievable. And the fans here in the San Francisco just can't believe what went wrong. But the Expos take it away on some lousy fielding by the Giants. And this series is all tied up. Final line score coming up. For the Expos, 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. For the Giants, 2 runs on 6 hits and 2 killing errors. The winning pitcher is Andy McGaffigan. He will get the win, and he actually goes to 2-0 in the postseason. McGaffigan also does have a couple of holds. The loss goes to Craig Lefferts, although that is a horrible loss to swallow. He will drop to 0-2, even though he's got 2 saves and a hold. But what a way to lose if you're the Giants. What a tough way to lose there. This series is all tied up as we now go to Stade Olympique. Tomorrow night will be Game 3 of the American League Championship Series. The New York Yankees taking on the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees lead that series 2-0. It will be Tommy John going for the Yankees. Frank Tanana goes for the Tigers. Tigers have their backs to the wall. They absolutely must win, or they'll be facing elimination the rest of the way. A big game tomorrow night. Yankees at the Tigers. John against Tanana. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, Texag 75, Salvador America, Chuck Rawlings, Dave Little, Jeremy Brooks, Dwayne Martz. Baseball with the demos, Thomas Bartlett, David Vega, John Haverly, Clee Baseball fan, Brian B., Joel Turney, Mike Eisenberg. And let's see here, I think I got everybody. I think I did. And Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. I think the game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Montreal Expos commit grand larceny. They steal this game from the Giants 4-2. The National League Championship Series is tied 1-1. We'll see you tomorrow night.